What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. What do I start with today? I don't even know. Thor could be fun. Let's start with, or at least grab Thor for the beginning. Obviously non-committal as always, but I don't know. It's something to get us started. Why not? And as for a partner, who's a decent partner for Thor? Could be Mummy. My heart says Gargoyle, but I just play too much Gargoyle these days. You know what? Let's grab a Kaboom Bomber. What can go wrong with Kaboom Bomber, right? Nothing's ever gone wrong with Kaboom Bomber. Smile. Every Kaboom Bomber run is good. These are facts. Undeniable facts. We'll get the one that's not, though. Of course. I did try recording already once today, and that run was an absolute disaster. So that's why I sound a little pessimistic. But, you know, it's always another day, baby. I had to record twice today, but that's no big deal. I did miss yesterday's stream, so I guess that's to make up for that. That's the universal karma system. So now I'm back to net zero. So that, honestly, that's kind of what's up. That's kind of what's up. So back to net zero. You know, now the world is truly my oyster. That means the RNG on this run will, of course, go in my favor. We're gonna let out this guy, and will I even be able to afford his item? Yes, I can, and I will buy it. Garbage, but I think I make money off of that. Let me see. Yeah, I make actually quite a bit of money off of that, so there's no reason to not do it there. The earlier you see that NPC, in my opinion, the better, because seeing him in Act 1, actually, no, I take that back. Seeing him in Act 1 is worse than seeing him in Act 2. But seeing him in Act 3 is horrible, so, like, I will occasionally take his offer in Act 3 Part 1. The most likely I am to take his offer is if I see him in the very early game, so, like, Act 1 Part 1 and Act 1 Part 2. I'll definitely take his offer if I see him in Act 2, anywhere in Act 2. And Act 3 Part 1, I will, like, I sometimes take his offer, especially have a gold percent gain, like Ancient Incense Burner or something. Or Gold Incense Burner, I mean. But other than that, I'm very, like, he literally just steals your money and leaves, like, most of the time. And also, I guess I should say, in general, if you have gold percent gain, it kind of changes things. You can take his offer pretty comfortably if you have, like, gold percent gain in Act 4. Though most of the time in Act 4, you don't have gold percent gain, unless you're building Treasure 4. So, I don't know. Also, seeing the slime early is kind of unfortunate. I could not let him out of his cage. Is there anything here I want duped? No. Not even a little. And I'm not really as keen these days on the hidden slime item as I used to be, so I think I'm going to leave him in his cage for now. Hopefully we see him again later on and can actually get something decent out of that, but that's not something I usually do when I see him. I'm not used to doing it, at least, because back in the day, I would say it's not even that the item got worse in a sense that like it was nerfed directly, but I think the indirect nerf. Also, is my music a little too loud? It might be. I think the indirect nerf from that item comes from the fact that the in-game gauntlet is now a thing, whereas back in the day it was just the Dark Hero, and you didn't have to really worry about having an item that was useless against the Dark Hero back then as much as you do now. Because, you know, there's 3 hard bosses you have to fight at the end of the game now, and you have to fight them back to back. And you don't get a chance to ever make use of the item text on the mana. And also, there's also some people who might not even be aware it exists, but if you have no items in your inventory when you talk to the slime, he gives you a special item that's like a slime staff thing. And what it does is it gives you the chance to, on the first hit, when an enemy has all of their HP, if they're not a boss or adventurer, you can have the chance to turn them into a critter, which instantly kills them, which is powerful against Dark Elites. Don't take it the wrong way. Like, it's very powerful against Dark Elites, but these days, you can't really have an item that doesn't do anything against bosses on your hotbar. because of just how powerful the in-game gauntlet is. Also, no, okay, I thought for a second I forgot my gear at the start of the run, but I didn't. But yeah, you just gotta be careful these days about the items you take. You ideally like every item to do something valuable for you on a run. And the inscriptions on this, the mana, what's it called? It's like mana staff. It's a really generic name. I forget what the item's even called, but it has mutant and mana cycle on it, which are two very good inscriptions. But sadly, it's just not as takeable as it used to be. And it's also an item that is really only helpful if you think you're going to struggle against like Dark Elites. And I don't think we're going to struggle against Dark Elites on this build, though I could be wrong. But like the thing that it especially does is help you kill Dark Elites. Like you can insta kill a regeneration Dark Elite. You can insta kill a plate armor Dark Elite, which is very helpful against like executioners and freezes and stuff. But it's not enough for me to remove the slime from the pool of NPCs we can find. You know, and I've been stun locked on this for a while, so I don't know. I'm a long-winded fuck, but you guys get what I mean. You understand the purpose of my explanation, I hope. All right, let's upgrade our Thor here. I'm not committing to the Thor yet, but I'm more committed to the Thor than I am to the bomber, which is a weird thing to say, but it's how I feel. But anything could happen from here. We could swap off this bomber. We could commit to the, or we could swap off the Thor. We could commit to the bomber. We could do anything. Nat Legendary would decide a lot for the rest of this run. So just a little hint towards the game there. I would love to see one. Also, this is regeneration. That means this is useless. Oh, no. It actually did. I mean, I don't know why I'm shocked that Kaboom did a lot of damage there. But also, that chest fell into the brambles. I don't even know if I can open it now. Pretty dangerous to open this. People would still fucking get mad at me. You guys are just gonna have to get mad at me. I feel like that happens to me a lot these days, is like I have a chest in that room specifically fall into the brambles. But like I'm not risking all of my fucking max or my current HP to get like 300, not even that, it's gonna be like 150 or something gold. It's like almost nothing. And then I'll just get into this room and I lose my reassembly, and the rest of the run is a nightmare. And I've already recorded once today. It's like, good lord. Give me a break, man. Alright, magic amp, please. That's good too. There's not a lot bad. In fact, there's really nothing bad there. Even physical amp would be good. Because you guys know me. I'm a bit of a rascal when it comes to building my runs mixed damage. Bit of a little rascal myself, I have to say. If I had to use a word to describe myself, rascal would be in there. Man, early game bomber is so bad. God, drives me crazy. Bomber only gets good when you get him to unique. Until then, he's horrible. Like one of the worst skulls in the entire game. All right, what do we got up here? There's not a lot of room left for something good to appear. And there it is. Hey, baby, you know, sometimes you just get lucky. Also, yo, what is happening? Useless on my bomber, good on my Thor. In fact, it's good enough on my Thor to take, I believe. I'll also grab this. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Normally, I don't take 11th Finger of Lightning. It's not bad. It has good inscriptions and stuff. I don't know why I don't take 11th Finger of Lightning more. I probably should, because it is good. It just, I don't know. It doesn't scale your damage directly, which kind of makes me sad. If you ever wonder why I sometimes pause in a transition, it's because I'm trying to preserve a timer of some sort. And timers do pause when the room fades to black, but there's that tiny little bit while it's currently fading to black where timers are still running. And those are precious seconds, man. Or seconds. It could even not even equal up to a second, but that time is still precious. Also, that is a very, for one, a good room to find this in. But also, just, like, does he have the skills I want? I actually quite like these skills, so I'm going to leave her in her cage. Or I guess I'll let her out, but whatever. We don't need to actually deal with her, because I like these skills. Dark Paladin's a very interesting early skull to get. As long as he doesn't have that multi-slash move, which isn't bad. if you have Mana Tech 3. Because, like, you can make it go pretty fast, but it's, like, easily... It's, like, a bit of a run killer if you don't have, Mana Tech 3 and you try and run a Thor with that skill. It's like, man, you're gonna have a really bad time. Alright, let's make the most out of our Thor amp here, though we don't have a lot of attack speed, so it's not gonna be, that good here, but... Getting an early Thor certainly sets us up for a more interesting run than just going with a Bomber. Even though Bomber is a way better Skull. I could have also considered getting rid of the Thor, but I don't know. I'm feeling Thor and Dark Paladin are quite a good combo, I think. Especially because Thor has that like passive ability where he can pass on his amplification to his partner, as long as you're able to maintain the shield. Dark Paladin is a very high skill Skull across the board, because like the amount of shield he gets is pathetic. And you can't protect shield in this game, sadly. To this day, it's not a thing you can do. It's one of those things where I feel like they kind of dropped the ball a little bit, where it'd be nice if like say you had this shield, right? It's like 10 purple shield. And then you get normal shield, and that's colored blue, and it goes ahead of the purple shield, so you can protect your important shield over your non-important shield. But if I were to lose 10 shield there, and I had, I don't know, Eldrin's Gratitude, I would instantly lose the important shield that I want to protect the most. Even though Eldrin's Gratitude is also important shield. And this item would still be bad, but it would be a hell of a lot better if you could protect the shield it gives you. But alas, you can't, so it's terrible. Anyways, I guess I'll take this. I like this item at least a decent amount, but I'm not intending on building mixed damage per se. The situation could arise where it makes sense, but currently also Trance, I'm seeing this a lot lately. I'm also thankfully a fan of Trance. Now, what is this? Oh yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, this is like damage dealt to enemies with a higher HP percentage than you is amplified by 50%, while damage taken from an enemy with a lower HP percentage to you is increased by. It's literally horrible. Like a huge amplification, but like it's terrible. Like, what, the first half of the fight is easy and the second half sucks ass? Like, why would I want that? Why would I ever want that? It just makes no sense to me. I guess I don't want to take last resistance. You know, let's not take last resistance. Let's save our dark ability points. I don't think I need last resistance here. We also can't upgrade our skulls, so that sucks, but it is what it is. Spring. Alright, I don't like that. I'm gonna let him pop off for a second. Pop off king and all that shit. Alright, oh, okay, no, beautiful. Okay, we got through that. A fucking disaster Dark Elite Gatling Gunner is like the worst omen to see at the start of Act 2. But we got through it. We're alive. And we're better than we ever were off before, so... That sentence made no sense. Don't think about it too much. Hiya! Yeah, you know what? We're off to a good start here, guys. I have a good feeling about this run. I'm saying it. And I might be jinxing the run. Who knows? But, like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of vibed up. I'm feeling it. I like what we got going here. Dark Paladin is a very... It's always nice to see an early unique, so I can build the run around the unique instead of seeing him in Act 3 and having to attack him onto the run. Now we actually can enjoy our unique friend here. Also, Cyclops is probably worth taking. We'll see what else we are offered. Ooh, Invisible Knife. We'll hedge our bets then with a little bit of crit items. Why not? The question is... Actually, I could also go Masterpiece and hedge my bets with something like this. I could also do both. I can go... And... This can go, I suppose. And I'll buy the Cyclops. Alright, beautiful. I was about to buy the flask, but it's probably a bit of a waste. Because it could give me a common, and I just don't have enough money for the next shop, and I'm very sad about that. I did just lose some of my gold, right? Yeah, I did. I wasn't certain if I had gotten rid of the medallion, because I knew I was thinking about it, but I couldn't remember if I autopilot got rid of it, which I did, so it was the correct decision. I haven't actually been, shocking for me, I know, but I haven't been paying attention to if we're high or low rolling our run yet with the doors. So, if I'm going into the adventurers, I'll be a little suspicious of this being a low roll door. But we'll see. I also feel like I haven't had a ton of money yet on this run, which is usually a pretty good indicator if you're low rolling your door. We'll see. It is not the adventurers, so that's a good sign for a high roll. That's what I get for not paying attention up to this point, but now I am paying attention, so I'll find out along with y'all, unless you've been paying attention and have taken note that it's a low roll door already. The first run today that I did was a low roll run door, and like I said, you guys aren't ever seeing that run, so just a bit of an indication for how that shit went. Low rolling your doors, as I often say, is one of the worst things that can happen, if not the worst thing that can happen to a Skull run. It just means you have overall less resources across the entire run, and it's fucking terrible, and I kind of wish that wasn't a mechanic in Skul the Hero Slayer. It really doesn't really add anything to the game, except speedrunning variety, I guess. You have to reset your fucking speedruns more often. I guess it adds a little challenge if you are not lucky and low roll your doors, but I don't know. To me, it's not a very interesting... it's not, also, I guess we are going a little masterpiece here. Why not? But it's not very interesting to me, personally. Wait, do I really want to ditch that? I could also ditch this, but eh. Actually, you know what? Oh, God, I don't know what to do. I like both of these items. I could ditch this. Okay, man of a red horse can go, I suppose. I ain't happy about it, but, like, come on. Come on, I mean, get real. We got the hammer skill. I don't really like this skill that much. I don't really like many of Thor's skills. I like the concentration one, which is also a bit of a rare thing for me. Normally, I'm a certified concentration unenjoyer, at least on most skulls. But the concentration Thor skill is actually very good. And I don't know, I've been coming around on it a little bit more, I guess I should say. Like, I like the Thor, or the concentration skill, the ice crossbow on Prisoner, which is not something I liked in the past. But, like, the more I use it, the more I see the value. Alright, I'm shocked I didn't take damage there. Also, this guy is, like, what a horrible place for this guy to be. For me. For him, he's living on cloud 9. But he died to the multidimensional prism like a loser. And... turns out he is a loser, so fitting. Sadly, I can't platform cheese here. Wait, yeah, I could have platform cheese. What am I doing? I should have done this. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing the fucking cheese. Man, I hate to see this. It's really good here. But at the same time, I'm building Masterpiece, so... Why am I building Masterpiece? I don't know. Because I want to. Got a problem, glares at my YouTube comments who roasted me wrongly, by the way, wrongly roasted me, but they roasted me in what my Omen run, multiple people, for only having the Veterans Hunters boots at the end of the run, which was on purpose, but people still roasted me because y'all are mean. I don't know why I picked that up. We're not gonna have room for all this shit. This is good. Unfortunate to see no Masterpiece there, but we're going to hold on to Masterpiece for a little bit longer. I'm not committing to Masterpiece, by the way. I'm a little committed, but at the same time, I could see myself getting rid of it and being okay. But, like, I don't know. Just having Masterpiece along for a run sometimes is good, because, like, there's some really good Masterpiece items. Veterans Hunters boots, for instance. I would say the Goblet is also a pretty good Masterpiece item. I'm kind of hedging my bets on getting Crown of Thorns, though. That's what I'm really hoping for, even though there's a lot of people that really don't like Crown of Thorns, for good and bad reasons. Crown of Thorns is certainly gimped by the cooldown, But people are like, it only amplifies itself, or increases. I can't remember if it's amplification or increase, but like the fact that it only scales itself is fine. Like that's not really a bad thing per se. It's not a good thing, but like scaling your own damage is also still good. Like you're becoming stronger. I don't get why it only scales itself though. It's very odd. The cooldown on a legendary item, whereas the rare fucking invisible knife has no cooldown on it, has always been very strange to me. It's like, good lord, man. Why do they like they really like invisible knife? It's like, this thing's a legendary and it has so many restrictions that invisible knife just doesn't. And to me, it's like very interesting that they would do that. What is this? Liquid nitrogen, not interested. I really don't know why I'm looking at another skull. I like both of my skulls. Both of these guys are probably coming to the end of the run with me. I mean, at the minimum, Thor is, because we already invested so many bone shards into him. But Dark Paladin, you know, we're a little far removed from Dark Paladin, so why not? Also, I'm not really all that afraid of the Leona sisters today. I think this run can handle them pretty effectively. Man, I really miss the days where Dark Paladin swap built up his passive. I don't know why that was ever a thing they changed. We have to assume they did it on purpose, because people bug reported it to them back when they first made the swap. I think it was 1.4, so before probably a decent amount of people who watch my videos time. But old heads remember. It would genuinely helped him a fuck ton too. Like it was a big change that they made to Dark Paladin. I'm sure you can imagine not being tied to using his skills to build up his passive was very powerful. And a Skul that's as inconsistent as Dark Paladin could use all the help he can get, so it'd be nice if one day they reverted that change. Owie? Ow. Okay, I said I wasn't scared, but now I'm playing like a bozo, so... Okay. Fucking... Alright. And, we are not out of here yet. Now we're out of here. Alright. Bad gameplay on my part. I should not, fall asleep at the wheel like that for the rest of this run, because I've already recorded once today. I should... I don't want to record 3 times, so... Come on, wake up, Haxa. Hope Slasher? Yeah, I'll do it. Though it is a little hard to fit, but I also want mana attack. I wasn't even thinking about this when I picked this up. Maybe I could get rid of the invisible knife, but I also have this crit rate that if I get rid of this, it's not doing anything. And then maybe I should get rid of the masterpiece. Yeah, you know what? Sure, why not? People, I mean, there's validity in ditching masterpiece here. Also, is weapon of arms any good here? Artifact, hidden blade, artifact, arms. Oh yeah, that is a lot of damage. I already have pretty good item quality, so money's not that important. It's still important, but I mean, how much damage is this? It's 30, and we have 60, 120, and 150, right? That can only get better. We don't have Fulgidon yet, though. That's also worth noting. So much damage, though. God, it's so much. Is there anything here on the chopping block? I guess I should also think about. No and no for sure. Probably no. Probably no. Maybe. For a better arms or artifact item, if I can't find the lunar ring. So, I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it here. Is it go-getter yet? Go-getter, go-getter, go-getter. Possible go-getter, go-getter, go-getter. Okay, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Alright, time to be poor. I hope I made the right call there. I think I did. We'll see. very rarely do I take a weapon of arms at all, especially this early. But like I think a lot of the time, something I think people could stand to improve on is knowing when their run is finished already in terms of item building. Because a lot of the time people's runs are either done or close to done way before they think it is. People will still be like taking like item and money rooms like religiously into Act 4 when at this stage of the run, and really every time I play this game, I'm sure you've noticed, is I start taking skull rooms every time they're offered as soon as I get to Act 2, and don't really stop for the entire rest of the run. And I think that's correct, but regardless of what I think is correct or not, I think people take item and money rooms way too late into their runs. So I guess a little bit of a tip there is money's not as important late into a run if your run is already doing a good job with all the things that you want it to be doing. So I guess that takes a little bit of run building knowledge, but like if your run is performing well, you probably don't need money and item rooms as much as you think you do. We are doing concentration, so actually yes. I was about to say no, but I think this is good. Let's get rid of the veteran hunter's boots before we ditch that. And do I have enough money to buy an inscription? I should, though we are 295, just barely. God, man, you lose so much money gain when you have this. Am I buying Misfortune? Or Manatech? I'm buying Manatech, actually. Like, my crit rate's already fine. This is what my crit rate would normally be if I had Misfortune. I'd rather have Manatech right now, because it's going to be important on my Dark Paladin. Even though we don't have the super long skill, he still has extremely long skill casting time. And also, it's good on Thor as well, so, like, Manatech's just good across the board, I think, is what it really boils down to. It's very, very good inscription to have. Also, Skull Room. Like, we could win this run on the items we currently have right now. So, like, in that regard, we're set. Alright. I mean, we're tearing it up in Act 3. Act 3 don't stand a chance right now. We also have Giga stats. What is my stats? Yeah, oh my god, yeah, we're killing it right now, man. There ain't much that can stop me. I guess the main thing that could stop me here is I'm trying to think of something. I mean, there is a little room for improvement on my items. Like, I don't want to carry the masterpiece item all the way to the end of the run, although I could. So it's like, I don't know, like, I guess that's one way this could go badly. It's not like, I don't know, also gameplay mistakes as well. But in terms of just run building, we're solid, we're set. Man, dude, my whole fucking face is just so itchy because of these fucking allergies. It's driving me crazy. I'm losing my mind over here. I think I'm going to upgrade Dark Paladin first because his upgrade is huge from unique to legendary. Okay, I'm really just watching for Ninja here. But this is a nasty set of adventurers. Hey, this is something that could stop me. Really, really fucking nasty, grody-ass adventurer in Act 3. But we have killed the cleric, so that's good. Okay, no, we're out of there. Took quite a bit there, but it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Unless they don't drop healing. And they are assholes. Okay, well. Now it's not so great, but we'll be okay. Veiled Meme, we don't need it. And also, it drops way less money than normal, so I'm just gonna break the skull. Skull shards are way more valuable to me. And I also get more bang for my buck out of them, so. Dark Paladin Legendary upgrade is also big, so like we're going to be a lot more powerful now than we were. We can actually use our basic attacks on our All right, guy here. Although, keep in mind, Frieza does deflect these like they're projectiles. The enhanced basic attacks from fucking Dark Paladin, which is really, really crazy. Like, Frieza can deflect anything, apparently. Normally, I would maybe consider re-rolling the hammer skill, even though there's not really anything I care for. I'd rather have the dash, but we are poor, and we're not going to be getting any richer, so... Like, look how much money I have. I would not even be shocked if most of my money moving forward is used to heal in shops. Like, genuinely, at this stage, like, we don't really need items anymore. Owie. Okay, everything's chill, everything's cool. I mean, at least we're powerful, right? Like 150 damage percent from clicking one button. Not bad. Not bad at all. Item rooms are better than money rooms, obviously now. They pretty much always are, but in this scenario, they're especially better because we can actually see stuff that we can pick up. Whereas shops are like gimped at this stage of the run. Shops may as well not even exist to me, for the most part. We can maybe do one refresh when we get into the shop. Which means I should probably just get rid of treasure, too. Just like, these chests are giving me, like, pennies. What do you got? Fulgent? Nope. Would be nice, but... we can refresh maybe twice here. Let's see. Treasure box. It could have an insignia in it, and that's like most of my money. Yeah, man, what's in there? I mean, I would like a pot of greed, I guess. The ring is nice. There's a lot in there that's garbage. That's got to be better than this with Go-Getter, even with the concentration speed. I guess we're not healing in this shop. It's fine by me. Save a little bit of our money for the next one. But yeah, that's a good pickup. Also, platform cheese? Yes, I can. I got that dog in me, guys. Wherever there is a platform to be cheesed, I am there. Alright, you're a disaster. Good to know. I'd rather you not be a disaster, but at least I'm prepared. Owned. Also, in that legendary, that's a champ. Champ's cool. I mean, champ is champ. I still like champion, but he's not good for this run. He's not good for mini runs, but at least he exists, and he's cool and fun to use. So that's one thing I'll give champion enjoys is like, you guys are correct. He is fun. I like his swap. Come here. That's what Bone of Mana will do for you. Just lets you stand there and tank all those fools who normally would steal your money and explode on you. Not that they have a lot of money to give on this run. But still, you know, min-max where you can, because all money is helpful in one way or another. We still have a pedestal to reroll at the minimum. Honestly, the concentration speed doesn't even seem that much slower, is the funny thing. After ditching the concentration trainee necklace. Oh man, there's a fucking fly buzzing around my face. It's really pissing me off. Like, choose... I feel like I have this fucking rant fairly consistently on this channel. But like, choose somewhere else to buzz around, motherfucker. For the love of God. What's your fucking damage, man? It's like you want to die. I take no pride. I take no happiness or pleasure in fucking squishing a fly. Just leave me alone, man. Go away. Alright, what do we got here? All this crit and nothing to use it on except for the invisible knife, which is nice. Actually, it could replace the goblet of battlefields. Oh, it's also hidden blade. Yeah, okay. Alright. That settles that. So now 30 more damage from our weapon of arms, which is just nice. You love to see it. Spirit Negotiator is funny. it's like a way to use shops, I suppose, but we don't need it. This run's already cruising. We don't need you. Bye. And we will upgrade our Thor. I actually just now realized this just goes to show the value of trance. Only just now has this weapon of arms surpassed trance in terms of damage scaling. Which is, like, trance takes nothing from you except 50 damage percent when you're standing still doing nothing, which is never. And this takes your money. So, just to show the value of trance there. A good barometer for it. And I'm only a recent convert to using trance too. I'm sure there's plenty of y'all who have been using it for a while, and I just kind of slept on it. But like, it's really good. Though the funny thing is, just to show the value of fucking Collection Desire, let's compare it to Collection Desire. 25, 50, 75, 100, and 25. So this Collection Desire, which is also free, is 25% more than the fucking trance. It's like you can get Collection Desire in every run that you want it on. So just Collection Desire is stupid. Can we all agree with that? I think we all agree that Collection Desire is dumb as fuck. It's too powerful. Ow. I actually did not think that would hit me. It's gonna hit me again. I'm a fucking idiot. Let's not be fucking stupid here. We got this good run. Why throw it away? For what? What good is a dead run? Boom! Oh, he summoned his friends. He almost never summons his friends. I don't know. How do you activate, I wonder? None of this is good. I'll break this for the money. Get destroyed, dude. Also, remaining one, probably a skull room. I'm really hoping it's not a dupe. If it is a dupe, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I could definitely pivot to a dupe from here pretty comfortably. This is like a kind of an Omni run, I would say. Like, any skull can really make a run like this work. You're just swapping and dealing damage, and it's just, I don't know. There's not a lot of skulls who couldn't make a run like this work. And it's not a skull room anyway, so I don't even have to worry about it. Give me a Nat Legendary. Unique works too. The odds of seeing a unique this late are pretty high from the remaining one. If you see a rare, which I have before, in Act 3, from the remaining one, you got unlucky. Like, really unlucky. I'm not sure what the odds of seeing a rare are or a unique versus a Nat Legendary in Act 4 Part 2. I think the odds of seeing a rare are 0 in Act 4 Part 2, though I could be mistaken about that. I don't really know how the odds scaling works on remaining one across the board. It might be on a room-to-room basis even. I usually think of it in like Act 1 Part 1, Act 1 Part 2 basis, but like it could vary from room to room for all I know. Like if I were to see a remaining one in here, maybe he has a higher chance of showing me a Nat Legendary than he did before. But there's our slime that we skipped in Act 1, so that paid off, thankfully. Though the odds of me taking the item, I don't really know yet until I look at what he has, but... Or what I have, I should say. Because there could be a pretty high chance here that I don't take whatever he gives me. Just depends on if I have a bunch of good items for duping. Could also maybe even have something I want to get rid of. We'll see. Obviously, the Solar Sword would be phenomenal here. I think. I actually have... This is the only reason... This and this. Okay, these are enough to justify mixed damage. I thought for a second I didn't have too much reason to run mixed damage on this build, but those are more than enough to justify it. It's a bit of a bad habit I have, building mixed damage with no justification for it, but we have plenty of justification here. Now, let's see. Bad dupe, though I would probably leave this on the ground. So bad dupe, good dupe, good dupe, great dupe, great dupe, good dupe, good dupe, great dupe. So there's a lot of good dupe potential here. There's only one item I don't want duped, though I'm not going to delete it because it'd be stupid to delete it. Great dupe. Fantastic dupe. I don't want to delete this. What was I going to buy on the pedestal? I could buy Courage 4 on the pedestal, but that doesn't seem smart. Because I was going to buy Misfortune on the pedestal, which we don't need. So we can ditch this. Lose a little bit of our magic. Oh, our damage is actually bad when we're just sitting here flat. Was it always this bad? What the fuck? Oh, wait, yeah, wait, hang on. Whoa. Easy now. We gotta remember the damage scaling from our weapon of arms. So that stays. Maybe this goes. Buy Wisdom on the pedestal? That does not seem right to me. In that case, this goes. It has to. Like, there's no other choice. I hate it. And we can... Like, the thing is, having 2 Manatech Gravity Generators is good anyway. You know what it is? I just love multidimensional prisms so much. Like, I'm such a stan for it. It's like my favorite item in the game. But when it has to go, it has to go. And in its place, we can take Rapidity or something. We could even buy Courage, which I said probably not smart. Misfortune also is probably just better. We got like 1 refresh or so. Looks like 2 good ones. And there's our... Hey, if it's gonna show up, hey, why the fuck not? Also, I wouldn't mind having that either. At that point, I could probably ditch Golden Wand. Is that the play? I might have to do a little farming with this evil sword. I might have to do potentially the Demon King Castle defense to awaken it. But like, it is good here, and it really, really justifies the mixed damage. I believe the only thing that can go here is this. This could go, but like, it's not going. It's just not. Yeah, okay. It's painful, but it's worth it. Yeah, oh yeah. Super worth. Giga worth, one could say. As long as we can awaken it, which we can, almost certainly. There's a lot of enemies in Act 4. We also got the Silentist Dark Elite there, so good vibes, baby. Only good vibes allowed. Bad vibes left at the door. This house has a Live Life Love sign hanging on the wall. Just so you know. Alright, give me the shield, please. Thank you. Alright. We're cruising. Also, watch this. No one died. Never mind. Don't watch that. I was going to say 2 layers of death, but sadly not quite the case. I fucked it up, or I guess my run wasn't strong enough. So I guess I didn't really fuck anything up, but still. It didn't work, baby. It didn't work. What can I say? It didn't fucking work. Alright, let's get good vibes in this adventurer, please. Nothing crazy, please. I'm only asking for no... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say who I don't want. You guys know. You guys know. It's St. Patrick's Day. We got who we wanted. Luck of the Irish, baby. Luck of the Irish. Top of the morning to you and all that shit. It's not going to be St. Patrick's Day for you guys when this comes out, but it's St. Patrick's Day for me. And that's all that matters. Okay, don't throw away the Luck of the Irish that quick, please. Okay, I'm throwing away the Luck of the Irish. I'm doing it. Got the adventurer that I wanted, or at least one I didn't really want him per se. I'd rather just there be a sign hung up that says on break back in 5 and I just walk past them, but you know, if I'm gonna have to fight one of these fucking assholes, I'd rather it be someone like this. Your fucking ult sucks, dude. Get a new ult. Oh, I thought I pressed the other button. Ah, I'm a fucking idiot! Wait, that hit him? Wow. Alright, beautiful. What's my damage? It's not as good as I thought it was going to be, honestly, at this stage. A little concerned. I might full send into damage here. In fact, I think I'm going to. Very rare for me, but I'm doing it. Ideally, we'll still have enough to upgrade this. I guess I'm neglecting HP this run. We'll see how that gambit pays off. Oh, no. Oh, boy. This isn't what I wanted to see. There's no enemies in here. Our evil sword is only at 40. Oh, come on, man. They got me. I've been bamboozled. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, whatever. Makes up for what just happened to me. Oh, fuck you. There's so many bad chests here. Oh, that's not as good as it normally would be. Of course, I'm going to see that on this run. Why wouldn't I? That's nice. I really shouldn't be doing this. I'm a fucking moron. I'm really dumb for doing this. Don't try this at home, kids. If you're about to fucking die and lose your reassembly, don't do it. Oh, God. What am I doing? Sunk cost fallacy. Sunk cost fallacy. Please. Thank you. As long as I don't lose my reassembly, it was worth it. Even if I get something shitty here. Oh. Our damage is good now, by the way. Oh, boy. Okay, well. Good item in a or not in a vacuum. Good item on the right build. One of the better items you can get on the right build, but not for this build. Oh, this could have been a dupe. That would have been cool. This will auto break, so we can just leave it. Decent amount of money gained there, but like most of this is going to go towards healing anyway, so it's like how much did I really gain? I think I'm probably about neutral from where I was before I did the full large chest. But at least we're at the shop now, so. I would love a flask. Please give me a flask, please. Okay. Man, I'm getting hosed on the bone shards in the last half of the run. It's not good. Come on, give me a fucking huge pot of bone shards, please. Also, then we're gonna have to do so much evil sword farming against Joan. Not really a problem in terms of being able to do it. It's just like it's gonna be boring. But like, if I want my evil sword awoken and my masterful gambit to pay off, I have to do it. I have to farm. I think this might be the ironic meme masterful gambit, what I've done. I don't think I did a masterful gambit at all by taking the evil sword. This is probably the last room. Oh, no, we're getting a lot of rooms on the way out here. Maybe it's not so bad. It's still only 100, so still gonna have to do a lot. We have to go to at least, like, I think 225. I think there's 75 statues on the way to Dark Hero. But, like, I don't know. Getting lucky a little bit here. Most of the enemy density in Act 4 comes in Act 4 Part 1, and we didn't see any of the rooms that have, like, the dense enemies in them, sadly. Okay, alright. I think we get to max scale our skill cooldown and attack speed, which is what I'm primarily concerned with. So now comes the farming. Also, is that fly crawling on my glasses? I swear to God. I swear to God. I saw like something in my peripheral and it probably was the fucking thing. Stupid fucking thing, man. It's so dumb. Like, you're just a brainless creature. You're brainless. There's so many things that you could be around that aren't me. If it comes near me again, I'm smashing it. Like I said, I don't take pleasure in it. I don't want to. But I must. Fulgentron's going to complicate this a bit. Like, we could do Dark Hero pretty easily without Evil Sword, but I would like to have Evil Sword for him, and I don't know. I just, at the minimum, I do need to kill quite a few enemies here to make sure that I can guaranteed awaken this regardless, because if I leave here at, like, say 143 or 150 or something, we are not awakening the Evil Sword. It's impossible at that point. So I just gotta play my cards right. Don't deal too much damage to the focus on the sides that are bubbled the most. Don't let any of these enemies they do transform into the tentacles, which also thankfully the fly. Okay, come into my vision one more time, see what happens, bitch. Just try it. We're at 165, still not enough. We got quite a ways to go here. And we are keeping the... we do not want those guys to explode, but we're keeping these decently healthy. Oh, what? You're going to switch the bubble like that, Joan? I'm trying to help you right now. Oh, also we're getting double procs from the invisible knife sometimes, which is nice. Yeah, oh yeah. See, it's fucking zooming. If you have something like Invisible Knife, you can also, thanks for finally summoning the statues, but you can often get double procs on your kills if you have any kind of effect that deals additional damage. It's a little hard to explain. Bakunudo is way better at explaining it than I am because he knows the intricacies of it. But, like, there's a bunch of items in the game that it works with. Invisible Knife is one of them. It also works with Weakness Exposure as a dark ability. Glacier Breaker works. Gunpowder Sword works, I think. Pretty sure it does. There's a good number of them. I think I'm going to go to 230, and then we're going to move along. Or maybe 240, because I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's like 75 statues on the way to the Dark Hero. If my memory serves me correct, it might not. So I need to play a little cautiously. Joan also counts, I believe. So, like, Joan herself counts. Maybe the pillars count. I'm pretty sure they do. They are enemies, so I don't see why they wouldn't. Alright, we're at 219. Not bad. We're getting there. Can you summon the statues for the love of God? Like, she's not using the one attack I want her to. It's very annoying. Normally she'd use it every 2 fucking seconds. Damage is good. How did it get that high, actually? I don't even know. Wait, what? What's that? Oh, it's the amplification. Okay. Doi. Alright, 234. I'm gonna go 250. Just playing it extra safe. But now we can actually start taking out the pillar. 233. A little careful. 248. We're getting this evil sword, thank God. And now we can leave. We are trapped no longer. 255. Wow, that skyrocketed. I must have gotten a million double kills. All right, Joan, you thought she was like, "Oh my God, I stand a chance. He can't even beat my pillars in like more than 3 seconds. So now I can actually beat him." No, I was faking the whole time. And now you're dead. Okay, I'm getting knocked around like a fucking... Okay, she's doing her ult. Okay, Joan is kind of popping off a little bit here, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I brag, I get punished in this game. When will I learn? Not that I actually really got punished, because we beat her, but still. And she does count, 256. Alright, beautiful. Can we take this? If I got rid of this, I could, but I'm not going to. How rich must you be to use things like this? What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, it's a good item. Of course I'm going to use it. Doi. Let's take Arc Demon, I guess, and break it. take a little max HP, because we are flat max HP, which is a little problematic. Nothing good here. It is what it is, man. This run is, it's good. I like this run. I like this build. Just a double check there. Now we get a little bit of Arachna scaling in our max HP, but not a lot. Yeah, we're 185, which is pretty bad. But everything else is really good. Extremely fast ability using, extremely fast basics. You really can't ask for much more on these skulls. Like, that's literally all they need to perform. Both of these are good ability or skill cooldown and attack speed users. Misfortune's probably, in fact, yeah, or arms, actually. What's my physical right now? 702? Arms 4 is not bad. Neither is Misfortune, obviously. But this, I mean, this is definitely a Tibia run, and we're gonna have a 100% crit rate. I'm buying arms. Arms is way more interesting to me. We are using our basics a lot. I like it. And here's my kit. It's actually good. This is a really good build. Oh yeah, and my crit rate's actually, yeah, I forgot about the Black Steel daggers. Yeah, we don't need Misfortune. Misfortune can get out of here. This is a good build, man. I like this. We're about to get even stronger with our Evil Sword. This has very high chance of winning, obviously. All I have to do is, I have to perform well for moving forward, which I think I can, so. Let's do this. Second recording of the day. Had to record twice, but who cares? I mean, I clearly care, but it is what it is, man. We got it now. Even if this run somehow loses, at least it makes it past Dark Hero, almost certainly. If this doesn't make it past Dark Hero, I don't know what to say. Good damage. My physical outscaled my magic in the end, thanks to the Evil Sword. But they're both very close. Alright, buddy. Old pal. Dad, one could even say. You're fucking dead, bro. I do not accept you as my dad. You're not my real dad. Hardly can fucking see what's happening in the fucking background. Oh, he's Giga dying too. My man's not enjoying this lifestyle choice. No point in playing like an idiot though. Let's not get too carried away. That was just a fuck you throw. Let's concentrate here. He got me there? What? Okay, I need to be careful because plays like that are gonna lead to me losing in the long term. Alright. The only thing that went wrong there is he grabbed me, which sucks, but if that happens too many times, I will lose, so. We do have reassembly, but if I lose reassembly, we're gonna be in pretty big trouble, so. Reassembly is definitely reserved for Dark Skull. It's hard to see, man. It's the classic Skull conundrum. The worst thing about this game. I don't have a lot of negative things to say about Skul the Hero Slayer. The accessibility will always be an issue until they fix it. Oh my god, my man, you are not having a good time, huh? I mean, it could change in a matter of a second, then I could be the one not having a good time. I remember he's siphoning in a moment. Wish I could see what the fuck is happening behind the scenes. Here comes the siphon, so we'll stay away from him. Even though I think I could potentially kill him before he does the roar here. I don't need to. Still could happen, though. Come on! No! Oh, man. Okay. Better to play it safe than sorry. Especially when we have such low max HP. Alright. At least we're past him. This is where the last run died, by the way, in the Dark Hero fight. It was fucking horrible. Alright. Moving on to... those are the worst kinds of runs to lose. Like, pretty much how I operate is if I make it past the Dark Hero, that can be a YouTube run. To make it to the Dark Hero and get, like, all of those fucking, like, the pretty much full hour recorded and have to scrap it, ugh, it's horrible. Sucks, man. But we're good. We made it through that time. Alright, we take Manatech Enhanced here, even though I wish it was the Apple. We'll take Manatech. It's a good enhancement, honestly. 30% chance to drop a Manatech core instead of a Manatech components. Resets all skill cooldown on the current skull upon obtaining a Manatech core. It's not bad. It's good. It's actually a good enhancement. I just would prefer the Apple here because I'm a bit of a damage slut. Everyone knows this. Big damage enjoyer. And really, we all should be damage sluts in this game, but me especially. Alright. Bring it on. I need to be aware that he's going to immediately charge. Now concentrate. Hit him with the big shebang. Now, from here, we just kind of figure things out. I've never paid attention if there's like a set pattern that that Dark Skull always moves in here. I just know for sure he always leads with a charge. And beyond that, I've never really paid attention because you kind of can't. It's too hectic. Okay, that's not good. That's very bad. The thing is, if I lose reassembly in this fight, it's not a big deal. The reassembly is all about getting through Dark Skull. I don't generally need reassembly for Alexander. You're a little slow on the draw there, bud. I was way past that. Also can remember I have iframes on my, oh man, I took a lot there. Oh, this is bad. I don't like this. The power form of this is going to be a nightmare. I need to get my gamer britches on. Yeah, this is going to be scary. Oh no! Yeah, okay, that's bad. That's actually really bad. I gotta focus. Don't do the scary move. He is doing the scary move. How much damage did I take there? What the fuck? It looked like I took 222. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. I am scared. Oh god, I'm such an idiot. This is bad. Maybe it's just not my day, man. Been a while since I've had to upload a loss. I'm playing very badly. It's not over though. Not until the fat lady sings. Right now she's going. She's like drawing her breath. Okay, that could have been the loss right there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, post-mortem time, I suppose. I'm very disappointed in myself for losing this one, but it is what it is. Okay. So definitely on me for sure. A skill issue, as they say. I fucked up. I just wasn't playing at my best. It is what it is. It happens. That run should have not have lost in any world. That had all the components it needed to win. I just couldn't quite bring it across the finish line, sadly. But not a big deal because we'll get him next time. It's been a really long time since I had to upload a loss to YouTube. Not that I haven't been losing, for the record. I lose runs on Twitch sometimes. I win most of my runs these days for sure, but like it still happens when you just aren't feeling it and you fucking take a fat L. It is what it is. Hopefully it was still entertaining though. If I had to attribute anything aside from my skill issue there, even though this is cope, but it is worth pointing out. I just don't think Dark Paladin is in a very good spot across the board when it comes to this game. Like for how much skill you need to pilot him, his output is not good. Like he like I don't know. It's just a matter of how much shield he gets. Really, I think is what it comes down to. How hard it is to build up to his passive, and how easy it is to lose the shield. Because the whole point in this skull is the enhanced basics. So the fact that he only gains 10 shield and like literally any hit basically in the dark mirror removes that shield from you, it's just not, I don't know, it's not conducive to a powerful skull. It's fundamentally flawed, as I like to say. Like you can still get good Dark Paladin runs, and I have, and like I said, this is on me. This loss is definitely on me. This run should not have lost. But the fact that he just has those fundamental issues that cannot be overcome until the devs fix it, I don't know. I would not be like maybe another skull wins here despite my skill issue. Like is basically what I'm trying to say. But that's it is what it is. I accept the loss. I accept the skill issue. We'll get him next time. I guess I just have to admit that today is not my day. It's a bad day for me to be playing Skull, apparently. 2 losses back. Well, okay, that's not true because I also played a run off camera because there's a current. I don't want to talk too much about it, but what? I'm just going to let it be a teaser. There's something cool coming in the Skull community, and we will be exploring it a little on our channel soon. So that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.